Okay, welcome to Portree, bright and beautiful Saturday morning. Hopefully in the next few weeks or months we'll have this place full of happy runners. So basically just to the right of me here is the 3G pitch. So this double gate is where runners will come out of at the end of every lap. There's a wee bit of rubbish lying about here at the moment, but we'll obviously get this moved. You see there's kind of ample space for this to go. So on every lap when we come out of here, the runners will continue through this car park. On the fourth lap, what we envision is that they will turn right at this point and they will go down through the wee green gate there to the side of the school. You can probably see a wee bit better here. Down the side of the school, and the finish line will be somewhere along the side of the school. So our start line will be somewhere around here. We've got a little bit of room to play with to get the measurement bang on 5k. So from the start, we follow this road round, service road round the school. Now this car park hopefully will be blocked off a wee bit further around. I'll show you where we plan to do that. So the runners will come down here. We get them to stay on the tarmac rather than that concrete part of the track. Okay, so we've got a slight speed bump here. It's just probably about 2 centimetres of a rise. I don't know if that would have to be ramped, but shouldn't pose too much difficulty for most people. Now as we come around this corner again, we've got another little speed bump. Again, it's about 2 or 3 centimetres in height. And we continue down the side of the school here. So we come through this gate. Again, we've got another little speed bump, same as before, a couple of centimetres in height. And now we've come out into the main school car park. It's just before 9 o'clock in the morning here, so you see there's virtually zero cars in the vicinity. Now we're just coming up to the zebra crossing in the car park here. So this is basically the line from which we intend to block off the car park. So essentially we want to, just on the far side of this crossing here, is basically block this off right here. So this part of the car park all the way around to the back is completely blocked off. Cars cannot get into it. We'll also have to post marshals here because this is where we turn into like the grass pitch, and also where we cross back to come back down to the other side of the 3G. So the runners from here will take a left through this gate. Now this is the section of track where we've been talking about using the perimeter road, but you can see there's a nice sort of path here. It's on a very, very sleepy residential cul-de-sac with 4 houses, but if we're not allowed to be anywhere near cars, then it's probably a no-go. The alternative, and what we're proposing anyway, is to come through this gate onto the grass pitch. It's completely fenced off all the way around, so do a complete circuit of the perimeter. the runners will come back out this gate. Apologies for the sun. Come back to this gate, and again, so this is the point where we'll have it blocked off, completely safe. Cross. This is the only point where we'll actually cross a road. Then we come into this sheltered area at the side of the car park. Now notice here there's a couple of little bollards. That's there's like a fire exit from the school there, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. And what we'd envision doing at this stage is basically getting the runners to come over to the left hand side of these bollards and to come through this gate here, basically just to kind of prevent anybody bumping into each other at this corner here, because this is the main entrance to the school. So once again, apologies for the sun. It's before 9 o'clock. Beautiful morning here. So as you can see, this is the main entrance to the school, so we want to try and avoid this corner. But from here our runners will come down this path here. Now, we had initially thought about getting the runners through down this little bit of track here, but unfortunately it comes out just at just beside the main road, and there's either steps to come up or probably about 5 to 10 metres of trunk road to run alongside, so it's probably a no-go. So what we're planning is to come down this little bit of track. Veer right just at this curb between these two bollards. Now this is us into where the buses park, the school buses park, so this area of the school is actually closed off. It's only ever open when the school's open, so on a Saturday you'll see these gates just coming up in the centre of the screen now. These are always locked on weekends because there's no buses come here at weekends, so this area is completely safe. So our runners will come round, just run round this curb, follow this track round. And then we basically just come up here. Just follow the line of this curb round. Now the runners will follow this curb round and round these bollards, but I just want to stop here. This is again the side of the school, so our finish area will be just kind of where this gate is that you can just see in the centre of the screen now. And what we would like to do is get them to finish, come through that gate, and then funnel them and down into this entrance, side entrance of the school here, where we can set up our computer equipment and the scanners, etc, etc. Just keep them dry for West Coast of Scotland. As you know, is not probably the greatest place to be doing a race with computer equipment. So anyway, just the final portion of our lap. Runners will just run down here. Again, apologies for the sun, it's quite low in the sky today. So just on the right now we've got the 3G AstroTurf pitch, and just approaching now you'll see the gate. So basically our runners, this gate swings open to the left, so the runners will just come in and then onto the 3G pitch. So we'll do like run up the side here, run a wee bit to the right, then they'll zigzag back down towards this corner, back over towards this corner, and then back up to the double gates, which you can just see in the centre of the screen just underneath the floodlights. And that's basically one lap, so 4 laps, of that course, followed by a little finish shoot down the side of the school, which is an extra 100 metres, should give us the 5k. So as you can see, just to clarify, this is actually like the disabled car park of the school, just at the front here. So you can see that's the main school entrance for the disabled users. But you can see once again those gates completely shut, so that area is completely enclosed, and running around it won't pose any safety problems whatsoever. The only issue we've really got is the point on the far side of the school where we cross over in the level crossing, but with some traffic cones and a couple of marshals, I think you can probably see that the rest of it's fairly safe. Okay, thank you very much, and if you've got any questions, he'll be able to answer. Bye.